My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
All right, today is April, is it April? May 2nd, 2026. It is 4:51 a.m. This is video number 2. Let's continue. All right, let's go on X. All right. So let me get this straight. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, who said a effing resounding no to Charles' coronation invitation, is supposedly the same Meghan that royal reporters claim to have been crushed because she wasn't invited to a dinner hosted by the alleged friends of Epstein. No, ma'am, my girl was very happy where she was that night, cuddling up with her man on their expensive sofa in their £14 million, 14-bedroom mansion. Or 16 bathroom. She's glad her husband helped with the speech inspiration though. I wonder who she's making reference to. You're welcome. Just an inaccuracy in your post. Their house is now evaluated between $29 and $30 million. Oh, really? It went up. Oh, I'm ever so sorry. God, I'm slacking, aren't I? Let me put a disclaimer. It's so funny with her post. Sucks being them and see the house double up in value in just a few years. Hello, I just did research. It possibly can sell for up to 60 million. Won't be surprised if they get their asking price. Sure, William is checking the price rating. Maybe Kitty will make an offer so she can complete the cosplaying. LOL, they are crushed because the highly publicized state visit didn't generate enough clicks. Imagine the US president, the king and queen of the UK, but still, Harry and Meghan are the topic. That's the laugh here. Wait, I don't understand that debate at all. Laughing my ass off. Meghan didn't care to meet Trump when she was in the UK, so why the F will she want to be at a gala that very unpopular pedo war criminal who just blew up a school and killed hundreds of little girls? Yep, so there's that. The Rangers and the press deciding what Meghan's story they'll be writing about today. Spin the wheel. Don't forget the 49 bathrooms. The squad like to add. LOL, didn't even give a damn at the one they had while she was in the UK. Whatever's here, that's it. Bottom up. Grow up. There's the rolling eye. I suppose you personally invite her on behalf of King and the rest of the circus. What is so stupid about the UK media? There would be no reason to invite Harry and Meghan to the state dinner. It is just a way to slag off Harry and Meghan, pretending like they were snubbed and to get clicks. Poor Megxie, not invited. I don't even think she cares about this. Okay, this is a Deranger. I'm not even gonna read. There's 4 comments and no likes. You forgot the 32 bathroom. The squad are adding. Let me block this. I don't wanna be seeing stupid comments. They are getting desperate now, dragging Meghan into it for more clicks. Meghan said her views on Trump years ago never met him. When he was in the UK, the media are pathetic. They said Meghan is irrelevant, but use her name to pay their bills. LOL, didn't even give a damn at the one they had while she was in the UK. All right, let's leave that alone. Okay, let's pause. That's an image. The Duchess of Sussex is a modern style icon. Quote, it was a reputation she earned even before her royal nuptial to Prince Harry. End quote. A good read from the Aussie Women's Weekly. Oh, interesting. Okay, what? The Weekly is still around? Okay, I don't know. I guess that's a magazine from from Australia. Nobody had heard of her before she met. Well, a lot of people knew. Okay, before she met Harry. God bless Meghan. William knew. Well, Prince William knew. He watched Suit. So there's that. And let's block that. Who cares? Let's go to the next suite. Derangers. Okay. And that troll died without ever witnessing Meghan Sussex curtsying to, what is it? CAaatHeRiine. The way she spelled it. So it seems like there's a Deranger who passed. I don't know who. I post something. Was it that tweet? I think I took screenshot and posted on my community board. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's see here. And it's like they know the woman went straight to hell. I'm sorry, I'm laughing about that. Okay, not even praying for her soul, but hoping as she transition, she assault people. Derangers are mentally ill. No post about self-care and health. Commit crimes in the woman's honor. Hate and life and hate and death. They are poison. Okay, so I'm seeing this for the first time here. Oh, goodbye, Yankee Wild. Oh, it's her. Okay, so I think the post that I posted about that tweet, someone mentioned in the comment that it was her. Goodbye, Yankee Wally. Rest in peace. We will miss you. Okay, I just hope she gets to throw the... Okay, let me stop laughing. I just hope she gets to throw the tomatoes from a great height now with a better aim at certain people. Rest in peace, Wally. Okay, what the hell? Okay, how Tabby said, I love her fistiness. What a true gem. If I ever get the chance, I will go and... Okay, I'll go to throw a tomato at certain individual in her honor. What the hell? Okay, so she passed. Oh, thank God I never follow her. That is one big red flag. How you know that hate is rooted in racism. Meghan has never been opposed anyone being queen or queen consort, never opposed to curtsy when required. Yet they salivated at the thought of it. Because of them, it represents no an act of respect but subjugation. They can't hide from karma. Just be a decent person. Alright, if you're petty and you know it. Whatever. I don't even want to say a damn thing because every time her name come up, it's always in the negative. So, baggage for God. Okay, so there's this here. There's the laugh. Did Jason Knauf send this picture to Tatler? OMG. Faso Willie is out here turning into a princess. Let's listen to that. 11 seconds only.
Tatler has recently commissioned a portrait of William, and this is what they think he looks like nowadays. When this is what he actually looks like nowadays. Tatler has...
Oh my... Oh, Jesus Christ. Exactly what I thought. William looks so feminine in that cover. Look like a new toupee has been plunked on Willy Wonka head. The real adulterous, lazy bully, racist William. Okay, allegedly people are laughing, but whatever. Oh my God. Next tweet. Oh jeez. Camilla stopped by to visit her U.S. cousin. Oh my Lord. Queen Camilla visit a Virginia horse farm for final stop of U.S. state visit. So, which mean, well, then again, I was gonna say maybe she didn't go to New York. Okay, but she was in New York at 9/11 Memorial, because Virginia is not far from Washington, D.C. Okay, they had to send her to her like kind. They didn't want her to go to Harlem with Chuck because that area is Princess Diana's territory, and African American will make sure she knows that. African American, don't forget. That's that picture. Oh, too easy. I think I'll pass. LOL. Like Horsey really went to her family. Let's leave that alone. I'm telling you. Oh my Lord. Y'all know Horsey had to meet up with her favorite cousin. They shared their sugar cubes with her. Oh Lord. Let me leave that alone. All right, so let's see here. This one is 1 minute and 46 seconds. Apart from their using mumbo jumbo shit, these losers seem to have realized Harry and Meghan are never divorcing. Everyone, they can't sell the divorce thing anymore. All right, let's see what she has to say. Screenshot in between.
We do need to reflect on that awful image of those two princes following that coffin back in 1997. And those were two boys, and particularly Harry, who didn't think he could save his mother. He feels responsible because of his mother's death. And then when Meghan came along, and if she does have narcissistic tendencies, then one of those characteristics is to always be a victim.
What the hell?
Really, in Harry, she found the perfect empath because she found somebody who wants to save her.
What the hell?
In a way, regardless of what we think of the couple, that might be a very good symbiotic relationship between the pair of them. You know, people who sat in St George's Chapel and said, I'll give it a year, have been proved wrong, haven't they? They're coming up to a decade married.
Well, I've always said that it's an absolutely perfect folly.
What the hell is she talking about, Meghan having narcissistic behavior? Meghan was, thank God, before meeting Harry, she had a public life. People had to see, I mean, we don't see everything that she does. What the hell is wrong with these people? They like to instigate all of the things that they put on her, and they expect her to just take it and quiet. What the hell is wrong with these people? God, these people are baggage for you. In a way, I'm very sad that it's Meghan or anybody, just any individual who's receiving the end of this type of abuse. They're poking her, and then when she reacts, they're blaming her for reacting on the thing that they're poking her about. What the F is this? The only thing is that I'm sort of happy it being played for the world to see, because these people have been doing this forever. It's been like a down low type of behavior. They're poking on people, and when people react, and they blame the people again for reacting. It's the same type of thing. As I'm saying this, I'm thinking, when I used to see occasionally, okay, I don't want to say it so people will start it over again, some stuff, okay, that were happening in Europe, okay, and seeing what happened in the Middle East, you could understand why some of the things that were happening in Europe were happening. Because now you could see the Middle East is completely flattened. Completely flattened, and nobody's doing anything about it. You hear people all over the world individually saying something, but the people who are at a position of power to do something about it, they all stay quiet and just let it happen. So you could understand why some of the things I'm purposely leaving out, some of the things that I'm thinking about. You could put one and one together for yourself. Okay? You could see why some of the things that were happening in Europe happened. Not that I'm happy it happened, because innocent people happen to be in the crosshair due to lack of action from people in position of power who were doing some stuff in the homeland of some of these people. I hope young people pay attention to that, because people want peace. Jesus Christ, it's the same thing here these people are doing. They're blaming Meghan for reacting on things that they were doing to her. She was supposed to take it and stay quiet, and then meanwhile, her mental well-being was being attacked even when she spoke about her mental well-being. My God, this is insane. This is insane. And then they're influencing people to disregard Meghan's feeling. This is what's happening here. Fuck. Let me move it back. Yeah, let's just finish with this nonsense. I'm not gonna move it back.
And anybody who has studied the subject will know that there's no certainty that they are ever going to separate. Because, I mean, well, doubtless they will if she meets a billionaire hopefully
What
with a
the
title,
hell?
but definitely with at least a 450-foot boat.
Yes.
But otherwise,
This is the nonsense they're generating out there. What the hell is this? Meghan's name should not be in these people's mouth at all because she removed herself from that toxicity. But yet they're still talking about her in this sense? Okay, I can't wait for JTB's point of view on this. I hope he does a review on that.
they could be together they are in many ways perfectly matched. People seem to think that a perfect match is your virtues. A perfect match is often not your virtues, but your failings. And so I agree with you. I think that I've always said when people say, oh, we give it 5 years, we give it... Depending on the situation, they might be together forever.
And we were supposed to listen to these people. How many marriages did these people have?
We do need to reflect.
Oh, God. That's a baggage for you, God. Okay, Prince Harry told you a year ago he feels sorry for these people. That's the video of what she's making reference to.
The people I feel most sorry about are the trolls who their hopes are just built and built and built. And it's like, yes, 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 yes. And then it doesn't happen.
What is wrong with them? Okay, the lonely hags are having a hard time admitting that they are wrong about a quickie divorce they predicted for Harry and Meghan. They are comforting themselves with a brand new theory. They are claiming codependency, with Harry playing the savior to Meghan playing the victim. Love that Harry and Meghan are playing hopscotch on their pea brain 24/7. There's the laugh here. These old dehydrated potatoes are so hungry and delusional. Camilla Tamney is platforming a troll that spread a rumor that Meghan is intersex. Did she? What in the name? Was it Zadie also let out that yacht jibe when the only leggy yacht worker was Kate. Okay, there's a picture of Kate on the yacht. Oh my God, that's a change of tune, lol. But my God, was it Gid Awful or Camilla and Conistic Elsie? There's that here. I can't believe they are talking to that Campbell person, the biggest troll of Meghan and Harry. Baggage for you. God, my Lord. Tommy talking to a narcissistic right there. The non-royal who has no right to be called lady and has made up dreadful lies about Meghan and Harry, and they both get paid for this lying gossip. Why will a news publication give a soapbox to a conspiracy theorist? I'm sure they went through her social media and saw the things she says about Meghan. Every day they keep showing the world how crazy it is over there. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. At least it's being played out in the public, but you know, at the expense of Meghan's well-being. But thank God Meghan is not on social media to pay attention to these losers. Next tweet. LOL, Not Daily Fail highlighting how disinteresting and annoying Americans were with Charles and Camilla's state visit. That's the laugh here. This is Diana, Harry, and Meghan territory. I told you guys, especially in New York. Especially in New York.
King Charles is in America today. Do you care?
It's irritating.
They closed a lot of streets.
King Charles III is in New York right now celebrating the 250th anniversary of American independence.
Kind of crazy because like we was having a no kings protest and all that, and now we have actual king and nobody's protesting.
Important right now for countries around the world to show that we can work together.
Honestly, don't care that much.
Do you think the U.S. should have a royal family?
The term royalty is like it's a weird word. Like it separates people. It's like a superior thing. Like one person's superior over another.
We've got plenty of celebrities we can love and admire. We've got enough.
King Charles
Good.
is in America.
I like that one. We got enough. We have celebrities and whatnot. That's enough. I'm glad. That's one response I like. And the one where he said there's no king protest, but here there's a king. Nobody's protesting. Next tweet. Alright, so there's that here. I saw this. I don't know if it's a repetition of some old Family Feud game. Okay, it's the way they keep trying to push stories about the other royals by dangling Harry and Meghan as clickbait. Ma'am, sir, we don't care about the others. Simple. We don't even see them as Harry's direct family like that. It's just Princess Diana. Okay, 12 seconds. And there's another one further down. Screenshot, okay?
Tell me something people know about Prince Harry.
His brother is William.
brother is William. Tell me something people know about Prince Harry.
His brother is William.
Okay, it's playing over. Let's see. Is that the same thing? Steve Harvey is not even pretending to know who is William. Is that the same thing or continue? Oh, his face. Oh, there's that. Love it. William who? Even Steve Harvey then believed the response. Will get on the board laughing my ass off. Okay, he just knew like the rest of us. Yes, bullseye, ain't it? Alright, next tweet. Okay, the King and Queen visit of the USA was so great, we're going to talk about Harry and Meghan the whole time. That's a quote, by the way. Seems to me the biggest royal warrant appointment is a Harry and or Meghan mention, because otherwise nobody is reading, listening, or looking. Okay, indeed. When Sussexes came to New York City, there were people everywhere and paps chasing them like crazy. This week, no people waiting anywhere, and the giant motorcades shut down giant swath of the city, but no paps being crazy. Okay, are Charles and Camilla back yet? Because when they are, I think they should be grounded. Look in the mirror, boo. Harry and Meghan's visit to Australia, and you can't help but talk about William and Kate. Okay, the most hilarious bit about Royalist Meltdown is that they want people to believe William and Kate will be willing or able to do more than one engagement per day. Harry and Meghan did 3 cities in 4 days with about 3 engagements per whatever. Also, has Diana's ex finished his tour? Is he still using it as an excuse to talk about Diana's son? What? There's that. People are laughing. Okay, I read everything. Next tweet. I have 3 more and the rest will be about politics. It will be a different video. Isn't this admission that despite the royal family smearing Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan via their proxies and labeling them a disaster, that all along over the last 6 years they have been thinking Harry and Meghan are the true secret weapon and that they're much needed for their OAP crew, old age pensioner? Question admits a truth by mistake. Alright, what did it say? Have the royal family now realized that they don't need Harry and Meghan and can cope just fine without them? The palace press will be wrong to assume the positive response Charles and Camilla received is a change that looking forward can be replicated, unless of course in the future Charles only meet leaders who are universally disliked and diplomatically roast them for global appreciation. Unlikely. They always tell on themselves. Just their obsession with the Sussexes alone is a glaring admission. Bullock, the king, will not remove the titles because of has no balls. Okay, of has no bullshit mental health. The next king will have no such qualms. No, they just wanted Meghan to live and divorce Harry so they could keep complete control over Harry. They know how good both of them are of what they do, but they will never admit it. Next tweet. Alright, so this I saw Beatrice leaving the palace going on a thing. Alright, it was posted at 1:24 a.m. Okay, Princess Beatrice departs St. James Palace in an Uber. 1 minute and 9 seconds. There was no sound, so let's just go over it really quickly. There's Beatrice here. We're in an Uber. I'm wondering, they made it, I don't know. That camera was there specifically for that. Who knew about it? Image? There's that. Willie and Kate, 100%. There's me responding 27 minutes ago. I was like, okay. Next tweet. I have one more left after this. Let's pause. Meanwhile, unlike Willie, Prince Harry doesn't need a portrait that makes him look 11 years younger. He's naturally youthful. Let's listen to this. Oh my God.
Talking about Halo Trust, I saw you in Angola when you retraced your mother's footsteps. In your speech yesterday, you reflected some of her words. You said, I'm not a politician, I'm a humanitarian, and in your case, a soldier. I mean, this charity and what it's doing here, it just means so much to you, and you have such a connection to it because of your mother.
And let's not forget, okay, the palace is playing its typical blueprint. They focus on the media. With the extension now with the social media aspect. They just care about image. And Trump is doing that perfectly in the US. It was done in the UK, and Trump is perfecting it to its fullest. He actually abusing it too much. And thank God, because he has done so many shit, and people are feeling it, feeling the result of his choices, of his decision making. So a lot of Americans are feeling it. So he's still going by that blueprint of the UK. The media, Bojo's sister warned us. And I hope France is paying attention, because Bojo's sister had said it.
I find it hard to see who is the winner here. I mean, Prince Harry goading the press is only, and forcing the press into humiliating payouts is not going to be particularly good for the Sussexes. And it's certainly not great for the press, which is on the hook. I think the total payouts for phone hacking and other illegal information gathering is up to $1 billion, and there are many, many more cases to try. So my point about all this is, I think we only have losers here, and it's in all our interests that we have a strong, vigorous and honest press. And if it was strong, vigorous and honest, I agree that the press would have reported more on the judgment, the Prince Harry judgment that came through on Friday, than it did. It was basically a broadcast story, far more than it was a print story. And of course, the print and broadcast are in competition, so you can sort of understand that. So my question is, who wins out of this? Has Prince Harry done the press lasting damage? Do you think that as a result of the judgment that went against Mirror Group newspapers, we're going to see some sort of state regulation of the press? I genuinely hope not. I don't want the press to be in the last chance saloon at all. I want to see newspapers thrive. This is my industry, and I think it's in all our interests that we have a thrive. And we've got the most wonderful newspapers in the world in this country. You read the newspapers in the States or in France, they're very dull. They're not entertaining at all. I think that we can have both a serious and an entertaining press. And that's what I want to see survive. I don't want to see Prince Harry destroy the industry I love.
The media is not entertaining enough, both in the US and in France. So now the US fell for it, and other countries better pay attention. It's the typical blueprint. This is why the institution in the UK remain that way, because the media helps them. So they're going still by their blueprint. With that image, that side of William's lip look weird. But whatever, let's finish this into Harry's interview. I've already shared that in another video, but for the sake of this video, that's why I'm letting it play.
Other in 1997.
Yes, I mean, what Hello Trust is doing is absolutely incredible work. The vast majority of the work that's being done is from legacies decades ago. Conflicts that began and still are continuing to some extent, but the cleanup process is so long. So the legacy of conflict is a huge thing which Halo has to deal with, and trying to find the funding to be able to do that in parts of the world that there is no conflict, but the mess is left behind. And here we are now in Ukraine, where Halo is obviously being deployed in this newest of conflicts. And it's sad. It's very, very sad, because nearly 30 years ago, since my mother was in Angola, here we are again in a new conflict, knowing full well that the cleanup of this, separately from the loss of life and the scars on the land, on the communities, on the people, the cleanup that is going to be needed here is going to be well into the next 2, 3, maybe even 4 decades.
This is what I mean. When they give Harry a task, he studied it, he knows what's involved, and he's explaining it here. He understands this. I mean, he's been doing the Halo thing for quite some time, so he understands the process, what it takes to do all the cleanup, so he understands it. That's why he's so passionate about that.
So yeah, it's sad, it's depressing, but thank God for Halo Trust and for all the people and the donors, specifically calling out Howard Buffett and the huge amount of funds that he's given to Halo Trust. So yeah, it's the world mobilizes and good people come together to try to fix some of these problems.
All right, so this we listened to it already, but let's for the second time, for the sake of this.
Recently commissioned a portrait of William, and this is what they think he looks like nowadays, when this is what he actually looks like nowadays.
Let's start off by talking about
Alright,
Halo.
so that's that. Oh, let me pause this to Prince Harry's son looks youthful. The problem with William is that beard, which looks as if he cut it from one of KKK's stereo wigs and stuck it on the super glue. There's the laugh here. Harry definitely needs a portrait in his attic. His hobo did aging him. Okay, if this is what you see. Oh, Lord. Next one. It said how hard Scooter tries to be cool. Well, to be fair, William is the older brother, so he will look older, but that portrait was definitely not positive for him. Harry is going bald though, like he marked William for in his book. Don't look at your back view, Harry. That's Tatler. Well, the thing is that Harry is fine. He's really comfortable on his own skin. He even poked fun of himself. That Tatler photo is heavily edited. Jump scared. Want a girl first next time. Harry isn't filled with bitterness. LOL. That is true. Alright, so this is my last one about Princess Diana. I think this is a video I've shared in the past before. Yeah, this is so cute. Okay, Princess Diana wasn't as educated and worldly, but she tried. She bettered herself through the years and always was there for her over 120 charities. She worked non-stop. That cool family never appreciated her. All right, 14 seconds. I hope it's not music. Yeah. The little boy. And I think she even learned sign language. Yeah. All right. She improved on her public speaking and she tried her best. She tried her best. You're talking Balderdash. Did you live through those times when Lady Diana was alive? What did she say here? Princess Diana wasn't as educated. She said it in interviews. She even said she wasn't, she didn't do that A level. I don't know how they do the grading system in the UK. And the palace thought she was uneducated. I think I have that particular video of her talking about it. There it is.
But I was portrayed in the media at that time, if I remember rightly, as someone, because I hadn't passed any O-levels and taken any A-levels, I was stupid. And I made the grave mistake once of saying to a child I was thick as a plank in order to ease the child's nervousness, of which it did. But that headline went all around the world, and I rather regret saying it.
She knew. I think that person, that's Squatty, I think that's a Squatty, who posted that, must have heard that same video because they didn't take her seriously. Okay, education is not always about fancy universities. It's about getting out there and making the best of your life experience. She understood that. Wasn't educated, you had a bang to the head. Princess Diana said it. The institution, even she mentioned the institution, then even take her, what is it? She said something about A-level or something like that. Princess Diana said it. I'll put the video, at least the audio you will hear, because I'll be putting screenshot. Diana had something much more important than academic prowess. She had empathy. I still miss her all these years later. Okay. And the thing is that the experience, she lived in the moment. She did say she was the Queen of Hearts and things like that. She didn't say Queen of Hearts. She said something about...
I don't think many people would want me to be queen. Actually, when I say many people, I mean the establishment that I'm married into, because they've decided that I'm a non-starter.
Why do you think they've decided that?
Because I do things differently, because I don't go by a rule book, because I lead from the heart, not the head. And albeit that's got me into trouble in my work, I understand that. But someone's got to go out there and love people and show it.
At the heart. She understood the position and she saw how people were living. She didn't live in that fantasy world. The moment that she married Charles, everything that she learned from that point on, from the day she was born to the day she met Charles, that married, and everything else went out the window. No, she improved. She saw, I think she pushed herself. She saw where her lacking was, and she pushed herself. And now they are trying to hype up a mumbling hot mess who seem incapable to learn the job. What they did to Diana was beyond cool. All right, so that's that. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that's it. I'm going to do another video, but it's going to focus on probably mostly U.S. politics. All right, so that's it. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.